遠くで聞こえる私を呼ぶ声、あなたの涙の理由を知ってたはずなのに、乾く前に枯れる前に全て捧げようと、あなたにだけ何を求めるのか、誰を愛するのかさわからず、愛のように朽ちてゆく心に、あなたのかけらだけは手探りでも形をなぞれば、長き眠りの中、あなたを夢見るでしょ。二人見慣れたあの日々を何度でも、夜明けはあなたにだけ、空にはもう果てがないから。
All right, welcome back to Hakuchuumu no Aojashin, and let's get started with Case Tree's epilogue. Momonochi Sumomo. All right, let's go. I had to know how things with Sumomo and Kanna went.
スモモはね、最後まで爽やかだよ。あの時ガレージで髪切らせてもらったんだよね。懐かしいな。
Standing in front of the mirror, I reminisce about the summer as I check out how much hair I'll be working with.
今でも切ってるの？
私は切らない。ヘアメイク担当だから。
ヘアメイク。
そう、美容師と最後まで迷ったんだけど、人のお化粧するのも好きだからこっちにしたの。
へえ、なるほどね。
あずき、やっぱ人にメイクされ慣れてるね。さすが現役モデル。
もう落ち目だよ。そもそも遅咲きだったしな。
それでも一時代気づいたじゃん。すごいよ。
おかげさまで。
Azuki closes her eyes. I softly apply the eyeliner.
まさかあいつに呼び出されて取られる日が来るとはな。
あいつずっと待ってたみたいだよ。あずきの雑誌の専属契約が切れて依頼できるようになるの。
副業だよ。本業はスクラップハンターだ。
いや、新車買えよ。パパラッチされるでしょ。
来ないよ、私程度のとこには。マイナーな雑誌の専属契約モデルを追っかけるほど暇じゃないだろ。
いや、あずき雑誌読まなすぎだから。ドメジャー雑誌だから、あなたが契約していた雑誌は。
私は何も変わってないよ。今でもあの80で生活してる。
アメリカの映画みたい。かっこいい。
I don't know why I found that funny, but okay, whatever.
相変わらずピーチは元気だな。
Azuki remarks, her eyes still closed. She's really damn gorgeous. I'm used to dealing with models in my line of work, but Hazuki's still breathtaking compared to them.
あずき、今日夕飯何食べたい？鍋でいい？
はあ？夏なのにか？
楽なんだもん鍋。うち週3回くらい鍋。
まあ別に何でもいいよ。
オッケー、帰り買い物して帰ろうね。
一緒に住んでんだろ？
うん。
幸せそうで何よりだよ。
それは微妙。あいつモデルさんに超モテるんだよね。さすがの私も現役モデルにはかなわんし、こんなにやきもち焼かされるのとかほんと初めて。超生意気。何よりさ、あの名前どう思う？
ああ、あいつのペンネーム。
そう、それについては今でもあずきを恨んでるから。
なんで私なんだよ。
言い出したのはあずきじゃん。
名乗り出したのはあいつだろ。
確かに。
これで3冊目だっけ？若手カメラマンキャンディー・アメイの写真集は。
言わないで、私の前でその名前は。あずきさん、入ります。
よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
I go up to Sumomo and Azuki as soon as I see them come in. Neither of them had changed one bit. They look just like they did that summer. Thanks for coming, Azuki.
いいえ、こんな年間に声かけてくれて光栄ですよ。
That's not true. A Belisa like yours cannot be withered by age. I'll tell you about it in detail later. But I want my next book to be about my memories. he took up a little bit from that guy.
メモリー。
I nod. When I dug through my memories, looking to express my very... What's Alma? And I can't remember what Alma is. One of the first things that came to mind was El Verano we spent together. For the van? The van? I don't know Spanish.
Oh.
I'm really glad to see you. I'll bring out your Belisa. Just leave it all to me.
Oh.
I'll go get listo. Wait for me right here, my sweet damas. I don't know Spanish. I know he's supposed to be speaking English, but like...
本当にキャンディー？
師匠の喋り方映っちゃったの。
私今日あいつと鍋囲まなきゃいけないの？精神持たない気がするんだけど。
ああ、大丈夫。あの喋り方するの現場でだけだから。部屋ではいつものカンナ君に戻るよ。
なるほど。キャンディーアメイモードってわけか。
あいつ天然でああいうことさらっと言うんだよね。
いやでもあれでモデルにモテるってのは嘘だろ。ついていけないだろ、あの喋り方。
それがモテるんだ。面白いとか可愛いとか言われて、しかも撮る写真がまたいいからモテるのよ。あんな喋り方なのに。おかしいよね、この業界って。
まあ売れてるしな、キャンディー。一番の理由はそれだろ。
Our shoot goes smoothly, as they always do. But since he has another shoot later that day, we part ways so that Azuki and I can go shopping.
楽しかったでしょ、カンナ君の撮影。
スペンサー嵐山の撮影を思い出したよ。あれが初めての現場だったから、私はカメラマンってみんななのかと思ってた。
いやいや、スペンサーとキャンディーは業界の中でもかなり特殊よ。
でも確かに楽しかったな。なんか来世の分まで褒められ尽くした気がするよ。
ね、あいつほんと人格変わりすぎだよね。
ピーチはあれにやられたわけだ。
否定はできない。
公私ともにパートナーなんて理想的じゃん。しかも2人とも一番好きなこと仕事にしたんだろ。
そうだね、いろんな人のおかげだよ。あずきもカンナ君のパピーも、あとスペンサー師匠も。今日車
Azuki nods.
じゃあ行こっか。あの車乗るの超久しぶり。どうぞ 狭いけど入って。
お邪魔します。ああ、いいじゃんいいじゃん。80よりは広いよ。
Wait, is that a straight up Apple computer? Like, the logo is almost one is to one? What the fuck?
そりゃあね。あ、カンナくんかな。
My phone vibrates and I pick it up. It is
終
Kana.
わったから向かってるって。
結構早いね。
ね、長引くときはほんと長くなるからよかった。
He said he was helping Takuma on location at one of his shoots today. Maybe they were able to wrap up quickly because they're used to working with one another.
準備しちゃうね。ちょっと待ってて。
手伝おうか。
いいやん、切るだけだし、さすがにそれくらいはできるよ。もう同棲して2年経つし。
2年か。あっという間だったな。
ねえ。
After that summer we spent in the garage, a lot of things changed really fast. I quit college, enrolled at a beauty school to become a cosmetologist. I'm not familiar with this term. Actually, this is the first time I heard this term. Anyway, the world's communication network thingy started working again, and they were so convenient that everyone started adopting the technology into their daily lives. The person who got the networks back online is a famous alumni at the academy I kinda attended, so when I saw the news, I was immediately tempted to get in contact with him. Was that covered by the other visual novel? I don't know. I felt like the subject of the other visual novel that this was the world this world was based on was like tackles that. I don't know. I'll probably look into it. I don't know if I'm gonna actually read it, but I don't know. I might. I don't know. Anyway, let's continue. But I reined myself in and focused on my studies. At the time, I felt like I wasn't ready to see him again. Tadaima.
おかえり。
ようキャンディーアメイ。
It's nice to see you. Thanks for today.
こちらこそ。
Huh?
どうした？
Abe. Again?
文句言うな。楽だからいいでしょ。
But it's the third time this week.
美味しいしヘルシーだからいいじゃん。私が太ってもいいのかお前は。
I wouldn't really mind.
そうやって綺麗な若い女に乗り換える気だろ、モデルとかに。
What? They're pretty, yeah, but my job is to take pictures of them. I wouldn't want to live with any of them.
私が綺麗じゃないってことかよ。
You're still the prettiest, cutest woman I ever laid eyes on. You're my one and only. Where's this coming from?
おのれ。
何を見せられてるの私。
The three of us sit around the table. And just like that summer, we toast with cans of soju highball. I became a photographer, Tsumoma a cosmetologist, and Azuki a model. Now I'm even old enough to toast with them with alcohol instead of juice. A lot has changed, but a lot has stayed the same too. Hanging out like this makes me feel like as though we never left the garage. And the heat from the steamy nabe hot pot is making the room feel just as stuffy as back then.
で、あれから何がどうなって2人はこうなったわけ？せっかくだから聞きたいんだけど。
Huh? Sumo didn't tell you.
そういえば。
連絡もらった時はもう同棲してた。
私からカンナ君に連絡したんだよね。
Yeah.
カンナ君の初めての写真集が出た時に。
My first photo book was released today. I presented a collection of photos I took while helping my mentor, Spencer, to some publisher, and they took care of putting them together as a book. This was one of my goals. The book is being sold all over the country. I'm sure Sumo will catch wind of it. I placed the phone number of this office in the telephone for that reason. My overall goal was to become an accomplished and a super cool photographer. And now that I feel like I made it, I want to go see Sumomo. And I would. I knew where she lived. Back when we parted ways, there were no cell phones, so I don't know how to contact her. And that's why I worked hard to get my debut book published nationwide, so Sumo will see that. I became the kind of man I promised her I would. One night while I was drinking with Spencer, I got so drunk that I told him all about that summer. My mentor shed silent tears as he listened to my story. I remember him telling me what a Rikisora summer historia it was. Precious summer memories. Anyway, it was. He's been supporting me and getting my photos published ever since. But he also pushed me a lot harder. Thanks to that, I got my photo book published way faster than most people in the industry. I've been waiting for a call all day. I'm certain if she's the same Sumomo I knew back then, he'll call me. I have faith. The hours pass by excruciatingly slowly, but just as daylight begins to fade, the office phone rings. Hello, Spencer's office.
Hana-kun?
For a second, I'm rendered speechless. It's her. Sumomo?
よかった合ってた
You saw it?
見たよすごいね自分の写真集
I thought that maybe you'd contact me. Wait, what? Yeah, I think there was a weird typo there. You'd contact me if I published it. I work really hard. I did my best to become a super cool photographer. So, can I come see you? All she says is, Anyway, we decided on a time and place, and then go meet Sumomo. We also exchanged contact information. I finally connected with Sumomo again. At last. I can tell her what I've always wanted to. I can ask her to become my girlfriend. I can ask her out like I've been waiting to. In anticipation of our meeting, I looked up a pretty snazzy restaurant nearby and reserved the best table for us. When I make it to our meeting spot, I see she's already there. I recognized her immediately. On the phone, she told me she'd be wearing something I'd recognize right away. She was right about that. She's standing there, waiting for me, wearing the same outfit she did during that summer. Pulling out my digital camera, I walk up to her stealthily. Sumomo. I should turn around and snap a picture of her. Her eyes widen in surprise, a smile quirking the corners of her mouth.
チャラいよ私の知ってるカナ君じゃないみたい
I've been working on myself because I want to photograph you again, but I'm the same kind of inside.
絶対違うカナ君もっとおとなしかった
I guess, yeah.
大きくなりよって
You haven't changed at all.
よかった年取ったねとか言われたらどうしようかと思ってたよ
I shake my head. You're the same. The same Sumomo I fell in love with.
ぐいぐい来るな
He's not pulling punches tonight, man. He's not pulling punches. You just know what's gonna happen. Despite her words, her smile is bashful, and she's blushing. Well, I made a reservation in a nearby restaurant.
マジできる男かよ
Let's go. The restaurant they take her is spacious and classy. I reserved a table right at the back for us.
元気だった
Yeah, and you?
私も元気だった
I
ハ
nod.
ピーが紹介してくれた人のところでまだやってるんだね
Sure am, but I still can't hold a candle with him. I'm learning new things from him every day.
そっか楽しい
It's hard work, but I enjoy it a lot. How about you? What are you doing?
実はヘアメイクの仕事してる
Hair make. Okay, let's just call her hair make. I don't want to go through the whole thing. That takes me by surprise. Really?
そうなのあの後美容系の専門学校に通って人生で初めてちゃんと勉強して今はいろんな撮影現場に行ってる
Wow. Oh, that's great.
あれ彗星の日さ
Yeah. That was July 28th.
一緒に学校の屋上行ったじゃんあの時 振られて泣いてる子のメイク直してあげたんだよね。
While I was taking pictures? Sumomo
そ
nods.
の子カンナくんと同じクラスの子で2週間も教育実習して毎日教室で顔を合わせてた時は喋ったこともなかったのに、私もメイクで人を元気にするの超楽しかったし、やるならこの仕事かもって。
I never
だ
realized.
から結果的にあの教育実習やってみて本当良かったなって。カンナくんとも会えたし、自分のやりたいことに気づくきっかけもそこからつながったし。
That's great. We share a bottle of sparkling wine with our meal. I don't really know what kind of food it is. Maybe European?
カンナくん、こういうところよく来るの？
Huh? Not really.
カンナくんの写真集さ、綺麗な女の人の写真たくさん載ってるじゃん。
I'm not. In the end, I follow in the footsteps of my mentor, focused mainly on portrait photography. My debut photo book focuses on people too.
こういうところよく来るのかなって。
With models, you mean? I snort.
なんだよ。
It's just funny that you'd be jealous over something like that. I don't come to fancy places like this. My mentor sometimes invites me, but I've never been out for a dinner with a novel. I was so focused on improving my work that I never had the time.
そっか。
I reserve a table here because it's a special day. I don't even know what kind of food this is.
よかった。やっぱりカンナくんのままだった。
Of course I am.
今日特別な日なんだ。
I nod without saying anything.
どうして？
I felt that. I felt when she said that word.
どうして？
I felt that, man. I felt that. I really felt that, man. I got so immersed as Kanna there, man. I felt that. Anyway, she quirks a mischievous smile. The wine has brought a rosy bloom to her cheeks. Because today's the day. I can finally tell the person I love how I feel. Hey, Mama. Oh, man. I felt that, man. I felt that. I still love you. This whole time we've been apart. You've always been the only one in my mind. I'm not a kid anymore. I think I have what it takes now. Duomo smiles softly. So, I want you to be my girlfriend and maybe even my wife someday. I'm gonna go steady. I look straight into her eyes. Duomo. She looks back at me, her smile lighting up her whole face.
はい。
We come out of the restaurant holding hands. The warmth I've been dreaming about for so long is finally here in the palm of my hand.
カンナくんち、
Huh?
この近く？
You just know. You just know. Anyway. Yeah, you just know because they only have one quote unquote H scene. So all the H scenes are gonna be on the fucking epilogue. Of course it's gonna be. Alright. I guess I'm gonna be doing some editing tonight. Maybe just a little. Anyway. I'm not. Yours?
遠くはないけど、今日は帰りたくない。泊まってっていい？
Without a moment's hesitation, I nod. We began kissing and hugging each other soon after entering my room. Sumomo's smell, the same as it was during that summer, and Sumomo's taste, which I didn't get the time to know then. Sumo pushed me into the room without hesitation and sat me down on the bed. Sumo stood before the swelling in my pants. This reminds me of the time we were in Hachimaru.
今みたいに私に迫られて大きくしてたね。
It's so embarrassing to remember. I was so nervous.
そうだよ。ちょっと触られたくらいでラメーって可愛い声出しちゃってさ。
I'd appreciate if you could stop making things up.
私の記憶ではそうなんだけどな。パン つの上から触られて顔真っ赤にして可愛くて、あの時はさ、私も我慢してたんだよ。本当はカンナ君と最後までしたかった。
I was really lost in my own pleasure, wasn't I? Sorry.
その分可愛いとこ見れて嬉しかったし、ほらこんな風にして。
My voice leaked after she touched me so suddenly. My face was probably all red as well. I was certainly in a hurry, but
おお、今日はすもも様やめてとか言わないんだ。大人になったね。
so going on her delusions was she. The way she teases me is the same as she did back then. Do you want me to call you Tsumomo-sama?
別に言ってほしくないけど、何その反応、余裕ぶっちゃってさ。
Not really. Tsumomo's finger ran across the back of my penis. It felt good even through my clothing. We've been on hold for many years, so of course I'm going to be excited. Really, I'm not pulling on any airs. Right now, I'm just very excited.
その反応が余裕だって言ってんの。ああ、前はもっと可愛い感じだったのに。
That's because I prepared for this.
デート中もだけどさ、なんか今日スマートだね。
Smart. I think that was a compliment. But despite all that, Sumo's tone remained quizzical.
カンナ君さ、まさかとは思うんだけど、童貞捨てた？
It was an attack from an unexpected direction.
いやだってさ、童貞があんなちゃんとしたデートできる？仮にエッチしてなかったとしても非童貞でしょう。もう
What kind of reasoning is that? I didn't. I'm still my genuine virgin self.
そうなんだ。
I like that. She laughed at me through her nose. What?
今日もまた私に泣かされるカンナ君が見れそうだなと思って。
It's not like I cried that time. That wasn't a fabrication. I certainly cried that day. Sumomo did too. Even so, I was looking forward to this day. So much that even thinking about it makes my heart hurt.
じゃあ思い知らせてあげよう。所詮カンナ君は私にもてあそばれる運命だということを。それで初めてこの部屋に来て初めてしたんだよね。
いやそこまでは聞いてねえんだよ。聞かなくてもわかるよ、大人なんだから。
I'm an adult now. Okay, good to know. I still remember it like it was yesterday. I can't believe this was 2 years since then.
でこの度めでたく結婚ですか。
Beaming, Sumomo nods and nod as well.
何度でも言うけどさ、まさかこうなるとはね。だってあん時キャンディーは学生でピーチがその専攻だったんだろ。
Well, they're now both adults when they met again. And she wasn't that. There wasn't much of an age gap. Well, you know what? Never mind. They both met again when they were both adults. That's all that matters. I don't care. You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna say shit anymore.
教育実習生です。本業は学生でした。あずきだけがつば抜けて年上だったんです、実は。
うっさい。
I never expected things to turn out like this either. Neither did Sumo, did you?
まあそうだね。めっちゃ年下って結構悩んだもん。今となっては大して気にならないけど、学生の時はね。
Obviously. It's like a college student coming on like a fucking high school person. Yeah, you know what? Never mind.
そうだよ。大した問題じゃないんだよ、年の差なんて。そうでしょうが。必死すぎ。別に必死じゃねえし。
The good times keep rolling, and so does time itself. By now, the only thing left in the bottom of the pot is hearted grease.
あずき泊まってく？
え、もうそんな時間？
っていうか車だよね。飲んでよかったの？
うん。
She takes her car keys out of her pocket. I recognize them right away. They're for Hachimaru.
これ返そうと思ってさ。
Her voice is quiet. I stare blankly at her for a moment. Why? It's yours.
キャンディーは私が乗ってる方がアメイアンナが喜ぶと思ってあの80を私にくれたんだよな。でも状況が変わるだろ。キャンディーとピーチに子供ができたら家族でまたキャンプでも行っておやりなさいよ。その方がアメイアンナも喜ぶに決まってるでしょうが。
Azuki flashes me a confident, reassuring grin.
でもあずきあの車に住んでたんじゃないの？
金も結構貯まったし、私もそろそろどこか落ち着けるところ探すよ。いい年だしな。
まだまだいけるよ。あずき超綺麗だもん。若いモデルさんにも全然負けないよ。
いいんだよ。そんなとこで張り合おうと思ってないし。
What?
中身はしっかりメンテしてある。見た目は変わってないけど内側はそんな簡単に故障しないよ。何より今は電話がある。何かあればスクラップハンターあずきがすぐに駆けつけてやるよ。結婚祝いだよ。受け取れキャンディー。
Thanks.
ありがとう。あずきって私の知ってる限り一番イケてるお姉さんだよ。
当たり前
Oh,
で
that's
しょ
her
うが。
line. After accompanying Azuki to the nearest train station, we go to the parking lot where Hachimaru's park and get in. Oh, tell me the next Aishi's gonna happen.
うわー、懐かしいな。
It hasn't changed at all. I like how when he gave Hachimaru, it came with the computer and the printer.
ねえねえ、
Yes? Smiles mischievously and points toward the camp bed. I knew it. It's the second Aishi. They're trying to catch up with the Anyway. This is where we slept together on the last day of that summer. I nod and she lays down in the narrow bed, beckoning to me. We cuddle up together, just as we did that day. Your legs. Open them. We lay together in Hachimaru's bed, still in my arms and me stroking her hair.
カンナくん、
Yes?
私超幸せ。カンナくんとの毎日がこれからずっと続くと思うだけで楽しい気分になる。
Me too. Every moment with you is the most fun I've ever had.
これからいっぱい子供作っておじいちゃんとおばあちゃんになるまで一緒にいようね。
Nice, they're in. There's nowhere I would rather be.
私より先に死なないでね。私寂しがり屋だから。
No way. I don't want to live without you either.
バカップルだね。
That's okay by me.
うん、私バカな自分結構好き。変にお利口じゃなくてよかったなって毎日思う。子供ができたらちゃんと教えてあげようね。
You think I'll end up like my dad?
なりそう。
All of a sudden, memories of mom, indomitable as storm, and of dad, a serious man with few words, fill my mind. I wonder if we'll become a married couple like they were. Now, wouldn't that be something? That's Case Tree's epilogue. Two Aishis back to back ish. Anyway, how much more we go. I'm not sure I approve of the way Hannah was taught by his teacher.
素直ないい子だから 周りの大人の影響を受けるのよ、カンナ君は。
Okay, Yonagi. Yeah, I suppose the responsibility will fall on his role model too. He really should try not to stick Spanish words into every other sentence. Or English, if you were reading this in Japanese.
考えたのは出雲だけどね。
Izuwa. Oh, right, I almost forgot. So, they're all happy now, huh?
慣れたよ。
Are you happy too? Look down at Yanagi, who was nestled in my arms. Huh?
もう一回したくなってきちゃった。カイトが今から抱いてくれたら文句なしに幸せ。
Alright, we're going back to back. Fuck. I see. Yanagi's cheeks became flush as she looked up at me. I could see her breasts, which molded in shape as they pushed against me. I think that's achievable. Several times over, in fact.
すごいな。
Thank God for the virtual world.
でも出雲が待ってるからもう一回だけ。
Well, back to back. We leave the cabin one morning and come out and onto a mountain trail by the sea. Yanagi and I walk down the gentle slopes with the wind at our backs. Nothing like a little bit of hiking as you listen to the sound of waves crashing in the distance.
ずっと見てたよ、カイト。二人の話何度もしてくれてたよね。
It was my duty for a reason. Those were fine days. Remembering our story every single day meant I never felt lonely. She turns to face me and gives me a sweet smile.
でも赤裸々に語りすぎだよ。この世界のみんな私たちのこと知ってるんじゃないの？何から何まで全部。
And that's why you're here right now. She flushes and hangs her head. I can't help but smile at her bashfulness. Her cheeks remain rosy as her smile softens somewhat.
でもすごいよね。今この世界に新宿の人たちがみんな住んでるんでしょ？
A nod response. Not just Shinjuku. All the people living underground in other countries too.
みんな幸せかな？
Yeah. Every day since I entered this world, I've seen faces of the people who came to listen to our story. Everyone seemed happy. We all have our worries, but they look content with life.
よかった。
We walk along the trail toward the seashore. The sound of our steps is accompanied by the waves. We're holding hands as we go. I can feel her warmth against my palm. I hold her hand tightly, and she responds with a squeeze of her own.
カイト、
Yonagi casts her gaze down at the road. I turn my head to her as we keep walking. After a moment of silence, she looks up at me again and speaks.
アスマ先生はどうしてる？
I face the road ahead and ponder for a moment. The researchers of the Asuma lab is still working in Shinjuku. Izumo keeps me updated on their progress. There are some people who registered as gene donors after hearing my story. The genetic sample pool collected at the Asuma lab must be the most complete since humans began living underground. Yanagi nods. There are some people with vascular deficiency whose symptoms have stopped progressing. Their lab has all the data on that kind of life the donors had, how they felt, and what kind of changes occurred in their bodies. They're not hurting for samples. I know he won't give up either. He'll find a cure. Yanagi smiles again upon hearing this. After studying my face for a moment, she nods. Wait, give me a moment. We're just going our own ways and doing what we had to do. We don't talk, and I think it's better that way. It's fine. Wait. Probably use this as a... Oh, yeah, I closed my screenshot app. Damn, man. Alright, here we go. She nods, giving my hand a reassuring squeeze. We keep walking, talking the sound of the waves and the briny sound of the tide.
仮想を歩いている時を思い出すね。
She says, turning her gaze up to me. I let out a small chuckle and nod. The beach comes into view before long. The stony mountain path ends and we come out on the sandy beach. As we get there, we see a middle-aged couple up ahead who are taking a walk together just like us. For some reason, the woman catches my attention. She notices my gaze, smiles, and gives us a small nod by the way of greeting. Her face has some familiar vestiges. I remember it from Asuma's memories. What? Did Asuma what? Did Asuma get a TR? What the fuck? Is it over for him? What the fuck? What the hell? I don't recognize the man beside her. I stopped for a moment and watched him walk away.
Kaito?
Yunagi raises an eyebrow and cocks her head at me.
行かないの?
Yes. We do what we need to do. That means carrying one's burden as well. We slowly approach the shore. Oh no, it's over for Asuma. No. Like, you remember like the ending song? You saw that Asuma was talking to his wife, but now you see Asuma's wife with some other dude. It is over. Fuck. They didn't need to do that to that guy, man. I know he was an asshole, but you didn't need to do that for that guy. Once we make it close to the water, Yonagi slips out her sandals and walks barefoot in the warm sand. Wait, it also kind of feels bad. Because remember, Asuma's wife was like, the reason she got the base will deficiency thing was because she loved her husband so much. Unless that was Asuma looking younger or something. But like, the weird fact kind of went, I don't recognize the guy beside her. Oh my god. They really fucked him over, man. I get that, you know. He did the very asshole thing, but he didn't need to go that far. Jesus Christ. I can't tell, you know. I can't tell. Let's continue for now. The pure white sand glimmers under the sunlight. I catch sight of a white bird flying overhead. It's a kamome. It's a lot bigger than the bird that we found in the middle side all those years ago. Oh, no, wait, a kamome is the black seagull, right? Or something like that. Anyway, yeah, because they have two ways of saying seagulls or something. But I always recognize the seagulls as kamome. Oh man, I can't wait. Kamome. Anyway, a few people are interspersed here and there across the beach. They're spending their time in peace, be it enjoying the company of others or laying on the sand and gazing at the clouds above. Yunagi walks by the water's edge, the gentle waves dancing over her bare feet. Yunagi walks by the shore, dipping her feet in the water. The foam left in the wake of the waves glistens beneath the golden sunshine.
冷たくて気持ちいい.
Yunagi murmurs to herself. I watch her from a few paces back, away from the water. I watch the gentle breeze play with her hair. Her fair skin and hair are as white as the pearly sands. After a moment, she comes dashing over to me.
海!
She exclaims, extending her arms. I smile, which Yunagi returns in kind.
空!
Yeah, they both are. She nods again, her eyes sparkling with expectation. Then she looks up at the sky. Yunagi closes her eyes, takes a deep breath, and then reads out. The cry of the Umineko. Ring far in this distance. When seagulls cry, Umineko na nako na nakoroni. Wait, fuck. The seagulls cry. Wait, the seagulls. Sorry.
よかった。みんなの世界がこんなに綺麗でよかったよ。
She says as she sits down beside me. Yeah, I think this one's a better one. Although I don't like, there's something weird about this art. Like, maybe because it's side facing and I don't know. Anyway, whatever. We're surrounded by the sound of waves. She rests her head on my shoulder. We stay like that for a while, watching the placid waves come and go. No, I think I like the sunset better. That's my deal. For a while, we simply watched the sun dip below the horizon in silence. The sea breeze grows colder and colder. It's getting chilly. Shall we head back?
そうだね。
Izumo should be on her way back from her shopping trip too.
買い出し？出雲が？
Yonagi's eyes become round as saucers. When you hear what's on the menu for dinner, it's gonna blow your socks right off.
ポリッチでしょ？違うの？
I simply laugh. Let's join her. I'll send her our location data.
出雲！
As soon as we rejoin the mountain trail from the beach, we find Izumo waiting for us. Yonagi waves and calls her name as we approach.
おかえりなさい。ただいま。出雲元気そう。
Izumo really nods. Izumo, we are all going to be living together from now on. Can you take care of dinner?
分かってます。3人分買ってきてます。出雲も一緒に食べるの？
Izumo nods. What do we have for the menu today? Izumo's eyes the bag dangling from her arm.
ヒラメが手に入ったので、前菜はカルパッチョです。
Fancy. Holy shit. Holy shit, that's fancy. I kind of want to have that for dinner. Nah, I can't spend that much today. I already spent the last 2 days. Anyway, Yonagi gasps, her nostrils flaring from the shock.
カルパッチョ？サラダはカプレーゼです。
Going Italian. I like this shit, man. Now I'm gonna look into my Uber Eats for Italian, but never. No, I shouldn't. I should keep myself. I don't want another month of like financial suffering. Anyway,
カプレーゼ。メインはポルペッティのトマト煮です。もはや何それ？
Izumo's been really into Italian food lately. Izumo bobs her head. Polpetti, as the Italians are for meatballs. It was an encyclopedia I read as a kid, actually. Line 583 in the section on Western cuisine.
記憶力でマウント取るのおやめなさい。覚えてるわけないでしょうが。
Izumo twitches for some reason. Perhaps she's reacting to how similar Yonagi's mannerisms were to Azuki's just now. Oh no, this one's my jam. Holy shit, this is an ICG. We all head home together. Izumo walks a few paces ahead. Yonagi and I link arms and enjoy the cool sea breeze as we follow her.
出雲の料理めっちゃ楽しみ。期待は裏切りません。おお。
Izumo states, as a matter of fact. Yonagi looks back and smiles at her. The little seaside cabin comes into view. This is the home we're going to share from now on. A place with a beautiful view of the vermilion sunset, reflecting off the calm sea.
カイト、
I turn to Yonagi.
カイトはこの世界が好き？
I feel the corners of my mouth rise as I give her a resolute nod. Yeah, I love this world from the bottom of my heart. was looking at the credits. Who the fuck is the Committee of Virgins? What the fuck is that? Anyway, let me check if there's something else. I see the special. I remember exploring this a little bit. Let's see. Bonus scenario. Oh. Let's hope this is safe. I don't know why I felt that this is safe. All right, let's look into this. All right, let's go.
Kaoru-san, これ覚えてる?
Oh, nice. She's calling him Kaoru now. Hmm? I come out of our baby's room after putting her to bed, and Rin calls out to me from the kitchen. I like how they're living the life. They're rich, but look at this. I want you guys to zoom in on this, bruh. Bruh, what are we looking at there, man? You can see the stuff. Anyway. As I come into the kitchen, I notice she's holding a bottle of red wine. She raises it to me, lifting an eyebrow and smiling suggestively. I take a moment to examine the label. It's not a brand I'm familiar with, which means it's probably expensive. Not that I know much about wine, mind you. Nice bottle. Where did you get that?
買ったの。私のお金で。
Oh, she's doing a thing. I see. This brings back memories. It's been 4 years since that. It's the same wine set she set on the dining table the first time she cooked for me back when she was still my student.
同じものを買ったの。わざわざ探して。当たり年のワインだったらしくて、また値段が上がってた。
It became even more expensive? Well, I'll be. It was expensive enough 4 years ago.
あの時も夏だったでしょ。あれ、今日だったんだよ。4年前の今日。
You could tell Rin was like, I totally remember that day. I totally remember that day. I'm gonna get back at you. Wow, really?
カモとクレソン記念日。
I can't help but chuckle at the idea of an anniversary for our first dinner.
せっかくだから同じもの用意したの。お鍋は用意できなかったけど。
The wine is more than enough. Thank you, honey. I go to the cupboard and pull out 2 glasses of red wine. They're living the life. They're living the life now. They're mostly decorative, really. Rin started to drink with me when she became a legal age for it, but we don't drink on a daily basis. It's not something I'm looking to change. At the most, I have a few beers on the weekend, but only if I feel like it.
これも買っといたんだけど、開けられる？私やったことなくて。
Rin presents me with a brand new sommelier knife and sits down at the table. Okay, watch and learn. I definitely cut the capsule open with a new knife. I insert the screw in the center of the cork and turn the now T-shaped knife. To be honest, I'm not very good at it. But nonetheless, Rin watches attentively with a sweet smile on her face. The cork comes out with a satisfying popping sound. The end of the cord that was in contact with the wine has turned a bright purple color. She looks up at me, a satisfied smile spreading from ear to ear. I meet her gaze, proceed to pour some wine into the glass set in front of her. This thing was 30,000 yen before prices went up. 30,000 yen. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. wait. It probably it's probably, I don't know, let's say it became 600,000 yen. It's still not bad. Still not bad for fancy wine. I'm saying for fancy wine. I can't help but wonder how much it set her back this time, and whether or not I'm making some kind of mistake in my handling of this fine wine. Imagine hiding my trepidation for long enough to finish pouring us 2 glasses of wine.
乾杯しましょう。
I nod and sit down opposite of her. She raises her glass to me. I reciprocate the gesture by raising my own.
グラスをぶつけるのってあんまりお行儀良くないんだってね。
That's so. Well, let's toast like this then.
はい。
Rin takes a dainty sip from her glass. I bring my own glass to my lips and feel the thin rim between them. It feels so delicate. I'm sure it could easily break while washing it if handled without care. I tip the glass back slightly and have a taste of the red wine. My first impression of the taste is rather flat and uninspiring. Goes down my throat without making much of an impression. Guess you could say it's smooth at least.
こんなものなのかな
I'm not surprised if they felt disappointed about it, but you know. I hear the good wine changes its taste depending on how long it's in contact with the air. Maybe this is one of those.
なるほど
That's why the glasses are so big, and why people in restaurants swirl them around. It's to let the wine breathe. She stares at me, her eyes wide in admiration. At least that's what I read in one of Hatano's books. Which was it again? Must have been from some compilation of essays he wrote about his hobbies.
ああ読んでたねそういえば
She brings the glass to her smiling lips again.
ねえ覚えてるあの日のこと私がカオルさんに怒られた日こっぴどく
I like how Rin is still the weird fact she's bringing it up. It feels to me in my brain. Oh no. I faltered for a moment before answering. Yeah, I remember it well. She flashed me a meaningful smile. I don't like this, guys. I don't like this. I know that smile. That's the face she makes when she's toying with me.
私自分でお金を稼ぐようになったでしょ子供もいるしあの頃より大人になったと思う
Yeah, you're a grown woman now.
世間的にも人に注意する側に立てたと思うの
I answer with a nod. Rin casts a mischievous gaze down at the purplish wine swirling in her glass.
今でもたまに考える私がカオルさんの立場だったらあの時どうしてたかなって大人として金銭感覚のずれた小娘にどう注意するかなって
She looks straight into my eyes with the same sly smile.
私ならあの日あのタイミングでああいう注意はしないかなって
I don't like this, guys. Why is she doing this? Why is she doing this?
あんな風にあどけない善意を丸ごとねじ伏せるようなことはしないかなってそんなことする必要ないかな
Oh, no. She says, all smiles. Man, it's been a while. I remember the day she described herself as a very persistent person. I fully agree with that self-assessment. My young, beautiful wife can be persistent and vindictive beyond comprehension. You've been holding on to that for 4 years, have you?
まさか反論なんてそんな
I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that. Oh, no.
そんな
Oh no, I could tell from the way how she said it. You're right though. I was young too. In fact, I'd say I'm still green in a lot of respects. I'm learning from you every day. The smile quickly disappears from her face, replaced with an icy glare directed squarely at me.
そうやって余裕のある開始されると腹立つ
Sorry to disappoint. After treating me to a little more of her disdainful look, the facade finally drops and she smiles again.
謝らなくていいんだよ
Then she raises the glass to her lips one more time. I watch as the wine is welcomed between her lean, velvety lips. Not a bad sign, I must admit. But a moment later, her eyebrows shoot up and she exclaims,
ちょっと甘くなった気がする
I follow her example and take another swig of my glass. The taste has indeed gained some depth and body. Guess that all I needed was some fresh air to reach its peak after being bottled up for so long. Reminds me of you, actually.
Huh?
No, I know what he meant by that. But of course she's not gonna like that. I could see that that took her by surprise. She eyes me askance before continuing.
こんなに美味しいワインを飲んでるのにカオルさんは全然うまいこと言えないのねほんとたまにすっごく気持ち悪いこと言うよね今のおじさん臭いよ加齢臭がすごい ワインの香りがわからなくなりそう。
I turned my quickly blaring gaze up. The last thing I need to is to let her see the tears pulling in my eyes. Sorry about that. I'm sorry for being so old.
いいよ。そういうところも好きだから。
That was part of her keikaku. The tears keep making my vision blur. It takes all my focus to not start sobbing on the spot. Thank you.
こちらこそ。こんなに楽しくからかわせてくれてありがとう。ほら、涙拭いて。一緒に飲もう。
I dab at the corners of my eyes with the tissue she hands me. Turn to smile to her, and put the glass to my lips again. As the wine gains an even richer depth, I can't help but wonder if braving through the tears might have deepened my appreciation for it. It's very much like my life, I suppose. All right, let's move from left to right. Then we go. No, I'll move left to right. And then we'll finish with K0. All right, let's go here.
何してるの、ウィル。また新作？
Yeah, it's a new piece, all right, but
詰まってるの？読んであげる。どんな話なの？
actually, I placed the object of my dismay on the counter. Olivia immediately regards it with suspicion.
は？何これ臭いんだけど。
It's supposed to be poured pottage stew.
ポタージュ？ああ、スープなの。てっきり飲みすぎて吐いたのかと思った。
You just call my food vomit.
だってそれくらい臭いけど。何のポタージュなのこれ。
Potatoes.
じゃがいものポタージュ。まあメニューとしてはスタンダードだけど、どうしてこんなに酸っぱい匂いがするのよ。
Try it out and you'll see.
この吐砂物みたいな酸っぱい匂いのするスープを飲むの？私が？
I'm not trying to block out the way he's liking my food to vomit. Believe in me, my love.
変なもの入ってないでしょうね。
It's an experiment of a new menu item. I wouldn't put anything strange in it. With obvious trepidation, Olivia picks up a spoon as she looks down at the bowl, same way one would look at the heap of trash. It was as if she was looking at garbage. She takes a spoonful and raises it to her mouth. How is it?
想像通りに酸っぱいんだけど。
Doesn't it have a refreshing aftertaste?
全然。そもそもじゃがいものポタージュって知らなかったら何のスープかもわからないわよ。何が入ってるのこれ。
The main ingredients are potatoes and milk. Then I added salt and pepper.
もしかしてミルクが腐ってたんじゃないの？だってこの酸味。
I put in some vinegar to give it a special kick.
何ですって？
Okay, hear me out. Some of our customers come to drink, right? It's obviously bad for their liver. But I heard that vinegar is really good for that. So I thought we could.
お酢の豆知識なんてどうでもいいのよ。
How rude. Vinegar isn't even made out of beans.
黙りなさい。お願いだから。一回黙って。
Olivia frowns and rubs at the spot in her eyebrows to clear displeasure.
隠し味にどんだけ主張させてるのよ。主役のじゃがいもが跡形もなく消えてるじゃないの。お酢を丸飲みしてるような気分になったわよ。
Yeah, maybe he just added too much vinegar. Because I already tasted like potato soup with some vinegar on it. It's not supposed to be that bad. It's not even bad. It's like he added too much and it turned bad. Oh, good.
よかった。
I hear that people in the Orient drink vinegar to stay healthy.
だから何？
You look a little healthier, Ray.
酒屋の新メニューの話してたのよね。何なのよさっきからあんたの豆知識は。
What's with you and beans today? Anyway, it's not bollocks. Vinegar is.
うっさい。そもそもこの店にお酢なんてなかったじゃない。どうしたのよお酢。
I bought some, see? I pulled an unopened bottle of vinegar from under the counter and placed it in front of her. I was told it's vinegar made from the same ingredients as wine.
ワインビネガーね。確かに体にいい調味料ではあるし、ポタージュのアクセントにはなるかもしれない。まさかあなたスプーン 2,3 杯入れたんじゃないでしょうね。隠し味だったら数滴でいいのよ。ただでさえ主張の強い調味料なんだから。
Put in the whole thing to see what happened. I knew it. I knew it.
1本これ1本隠し味どころか酢漬けじゃない。あんた誰に料理教わったのよ。
No, I'm self-taught. No one taught me how to write or how to cook. Since I'm kind of making the theater thing work out, I imagine I could do the same with cooking.
残念だったわね。どうやらあなたの才能は作劇に全振りされているようよ。
But
でもとか言うな。料理のセンスが1ミリでもあったらスープにお酢1本ドボドボ入れたりしないのよ。途中で気づくのよ。センスがあれば。
Are you sure? Are you sure simply deviating from the norm is such a bad thing?
まずいに決まってるでしょ。お酢1本入ってるのよ。
But
でもとか言うな。
Olivia blows out a sigh of exasperation.
どきなさい。新メニューが必要なら私が作るから。あなたはおとなしく新作の劇でも書いてなさい。料理はもういいから。
Okay.
大体なんでこんなお酢買ってきたのよ。他にも買うものあるでしょ。よりによってなんでお酢を買ってきたのよ。
I heard the other pubs are selling pickled beans, and they're very popular, so I thought it'll be a hit with our patrons. Apparently, they improve the metabolism and cure constipation.
最後に本当の豆知識じゃない。
Now that you mention it, yeah.
笑うな、腹立つ。
All right, let's go. Let's go to our YouTuber Azuki. Our YouTuber.
ねえねえ、カンナくん。この前借りたカンナくんのカメラじゃなかった。キャメラなんだけどさ。
I don't like the tone of this. Cam? Ah, the one you took on the girls only camping trip with Azuki. How did that go?
ああ、それは楽しかったんだけどね。
You're giving it to Azuki for her channel, right? She's doing her own editing?
どうなんだろう。ちょうど今日動画が上がったらしくて。
Okay. Oh, let's watch it.
動画見る前にちょっと話したかったんだけど。
Azuki channel, camping with the girls. Gotta be this one. Whoa!
どうした？
You uploaded it today, right? It has over 300,000 views.
マジ？
Look.
撮れてる？
撮れてる。
はーい、あずきさんです。チャンネル登録といいねボタンよろしくお願いします。
Please like, share, subscribe, guys. No, I don't recommend you to actually do that for a channel.
お願いします。
Isn't that a bit early? Don't people usually do that at the end of the video?
先手必勝なんだって最近は。
Yeah, some people actually do that in the middle. Some people do that at the beginning. Some people do that at the end. I don't know, man. There's no clear thing about that. Anyway, really.
今日はほら絶景。
そうでもなくない？森しかなくない？
うっさいな。絶景と思えば絶景なんだよ。空気は美味しいでしょうが。
さっき虫除けスプレーしすぎて匂いとかわかんね
何しに来たんだよお前は。ピーチ。
え。はいはい。カメラ担当のキャメラ担当の桃の内すももです。本業はヘアメイクアーティストであずきと同じ撮影現場に入ったりもしてます。既婚者です。ごめんなさい。
Oh, they're finally married. Nice. By the way, I don't like the translation differences. Here it's beautician, and the other one it's the other word. Anyway, whatever.
誰に謝ってるんだよお前は。ずずしいな。
ほらほら、私のことはいいから進めて進めて。
そうだったそうだった。というわけで今日はこの
あずき、キャーメラね、キャーメラ。
どっちでもいいんだよ。お前ら夫婦揃ってめんどくさいな。
今日は女2人で山奥にキャンプしに来たんだよね。
ですです、女2人でキャンプ飯です。
おお、火慣れたもんだね。
当たり前でしょうが、もともと焚き火がしたくてキャンプハマったからね。
あ、そうなんだ。車乗りたいからじゃなかったんだ。
車はどこ運転してても楽しい。別にキャンプじゃなくても。ピーチ、まだ免許持ってないの？
持ってない。難しそうなんだもん。
簡単だよ。オートマだったら踏みゃ走るんだから。
いやー、アクセルだけ踏んだり、ブレーキ踏んだり、あとハンドル回したりしなきゃいけないんでしょ。
Not that hard, bro.
曲がるときにカッチカッチって言ったりさ。
I did the automatopoeia. Anyway.
ウインカーな。口で言ってるわけじゃないぞ。
それに雨降ったらウィンウィン動いてるやつ出すでしょ。
Really? That's how you describe stuff.
ワイパーな。
無理。やること多すぎ、G コール。
ヘアメイクの方がやること多そうだけどな。なんか髪くるくる巻いたり味噌みたいなのつけたりしてんじゃん。
味噌？ヘアワックスの？
あ、そうそう、ワックスワックス。
あずきさ、一応モデルじゃん。デルモじゃん一応。
おかげさまで。
ワックスくらい覚えとき。あずきが頭に味噌つけてるなんて言ったら真似する子出てくるよ。髪にいいとかわけわかんないこと言い出して。
え？味噌って髪にいいの？
いいわけねえだろ。パスタブさんになるわ多分。
I don't think this has anything to do with camping.
確かに。さて、
炭に火移ったし焼くか。
イエーイ。何から焼くの？
バナナ。
バナナ？いきなりバナナ？っていうかバナナ焼くの？
What the fuck?
焼きバナナうまいんだよ。知らねえのかよ。
Well, to be fair, fried banana is good. Fried banana is good. If you no, you don't literally just peel a banana, deep fry it. You do stuff to it before you fry it. It's like breaded, or like if you have like a rice wrapper. You know what? I can't remember which kind of wrapper. You wrap and on the banana put some fucking brown fucking sugar. It's a nice treat. Actually, that's oversimplified. I don't even know how they actually make it, but like that shit's good. And let's continue.
知らん。肉とかマシュマロとかじゃないの？キャンプって。
素人がマシュマロなんて1個か2個ですぐ飽きちゃうでしょうが。バナナなら何本食べても飽きないでしょうが。
バナナこそ1本で飽きるわ。
わがまま言うんじゃないよ。
I don't know why. I just randomly remembered Kodori's terrible pun joke, Wagamama. that's a dad tier joke, man. But like, Isham remembered her joke. It hurts my brain, but I really laugh at it. Anyway, Wagamama. Anyway, let's continue.
待ったよ。100歩譲ってバナナ焼いてもいいから他のも焼いてよ。
無理だよ。バナナしか持ってきてないもん。
なんて？
ほら。
Like, he's holding a banana.
猿かよおめえは。
誰が猿だ。
嘘でしょ。キャンプにバナナしか持ってきてないの？
バナナがあれば十分でしょうが。だいたいな、日本の猿は芋とか食うんだよ。バナナ生えてないんだから。
じゃあ猿以下じゃん。
違う、バカ、お前バカ。
猿。
バナナは日本には自生してないんだから、栽培するか輸入するかしかないんだよ。人類の英知の結晶なんだよ、日本のバナナは。
だはは、猿がバナナのこと力説してるよ。
お前には一歩もやらんぞ。いいのか？
やだやだ、一本は食べる。私も猿でいいからウキキ。
Looks like you had fun.
めっちゃ楽しかった。でもキャンプにバナナだけってやっぱ小豆頭おかしいよね。うまっ、焼きバナナうまっ。
そうでしょうが。
甘い、柔らかい。小豆もう一本焼いて。
調子いいな。猿呼ばわりしたくせに。
火使ってる分進化してる。すごいよ小豆。
Fucking insult, man.
バカにしてんのかてめえは。
もう一本焼いて。
美味しいでしょうが、止まらないでしょうが。バナナだけでよかったでしょうが。
いや普通に肉食べたかった。さすがにバナナじゃ酒飲めんし。
なんてわがままなんでしょうこの人妻は。食うなてめえは。バナナの神様に申し訳が立たないよ。
なんだよバナナの神様って。よろしい。小豆欲求満なの。
バナナの神様。
バカ、中学生みたいな連想してんじゃねえよ。よろしいのはそっちでしょうが。
It's nice to see you two fooling around like always.
小豆と話してるとやっぱ戻っちゃうよね。小豆ちょっと手疲れてきた。カメラ変わってよ。
はあ、カメラじゃなくてキャメラなんだろ。
そうだった。キャメラ変わって。
ずっと持ってる必要ないだろ。三脚持ってきてねえのかよ。
重いじゃん。
その辺に置いとけよ。いいよ、映ってれば何でも。
やった。じゃあこの岩の上によっと。
Huh? You didn't use a tripod. Was the camera okay? Oh my god, I don't like that.
これで映ってるかな。あ、いけるいける。これで私も映れるじゃん。やっほー、桃の内すももです。こんにちは。
ピーチ、早く来いよ。焦げるぞバナナ。
あ、ほいほい。やっべえ、なんか嫌な音した。
壊れた？
ぽいね。やっばいな。カンナ君に超怒られる。
ここまで来て取れ高ゼロかよ。
ここまでのは取れてんじゃない？小豆確認できる？
うん、確認用の PC はあるよ。
取れててもさ、この壊したところカットしといてね。
She did cut it.
はいよ。
小豆め、カットしといてって言ったのに。
But it did record it all.
ごめんね。カンナ君のカメラ壊しちゃって。
The camera, you mean?
ああ、そうそう。キャンナ君のキャメラ。
It's the first
あ
time.
あ、そうそう。キャンナ君のキャメラ。
Camera. Kana, you mean?
ああ、そうだった。
Just make sure you take the tripod next time. I'd like to do some banana camping too sometime.
あ、美味しかったよ、焼きバナナ。お礼に私が焼いてあげる。小豆のやり方見てたし。
We haven't been able to go camping lately. Now that I think about it, we gotta use Hachimaru more. I mean, Azuki was kind enough to give it back and all. Okay, let's go this week then.
やったー。カメラ壊してよかった。
Sumomo.
言い過ぎました。ごめんなさい。
You meant cam.
そっちかーい。
I think they were making puns, but like, I don't know, man. All right, next one. Case 3. We'll go from right to left. Then we'll do the case 0 as last. What's the other stuff anyway? Before we continue. Oh, no. We can't show that. We can't show that. All right, let's go.
あれカンナ君もう帰ってきたの？
Yeah, today's shoot got canceled.
なんでなんで？
Some kind of weird epidemic, I think.
流行り病？
Yeah, the model yesterday was acting weird all morning.
結構ヤバそうなやつじゃん。大丈夫なのそのモデルさん？
Apparently they look fine, but their speech was kind of weird, strange. But there's no one who speaks funny like that in our office.
いや。
My maestro has no clue who could be. I had no idea what was going on either.
なんて？
I mean, there's no one who speaks gracioso around us. No one at all.
カンナ君？
Hmm?
今カンナ君カメラ持ってないよね。
Camera? I don't por qué.
絶対映ってるよカンナ君にも。喋り方変だよ。おかしいな。いつもは仕事中だけなのに。
Me? I'm being my usual self, like always.
なんだこれ、空気感染するのかこれ。めっちゃやだ。
Oh well. Anyway, I gotta leave today now. How about we go out for some good almuerzo?
ゆっくりできるかいな。これは耐えられん。そうだ、小豆を呼ぼう。
Azuki.
おいおい、なんだよピーチ、突然テールしてきて。何のサプライズだよ。
Surprise.
昨日撮影してたモデルっておめえかよ。
Hola, Azuki.
はい。
いっそ私にも映んないかなそれ。正気でいる方がしんどいんだが。
キャンディーのところで何かあったんでしょ？
Oh, can you come to advertisements of the weird disease?
いや、ミーじゃないよ。ミーも急にマネージャーから言われたの。今日はオフにしていいって。そしたらピーチからテル来て。
やべえよ。
本人たちは無自覚なの？
何が？
You're acting rather rara, Sumomo.
あとノイズィ。
なんだ。どうすれば治るんだ？そうだ。普段カンナ君はカメラを持ってる時この喋り方になるんだから、逆にカメラを持たせてみれば。カンナ君、久しぶりに私の写真撮ってよ。
Really? Sure.
ほらほら、カメラ持って持って。どう？
How? You're adorable, like siempre.
ダメか。
ピーチは相変わらず毎日がハッピーなんだな。
量販店の CM みたいなキャッチコピーつけないでくれる？英字で笑うな、うっとうしい。どうしよう。薬が売ってるわけもないし、自然に治るのを待つか。いや、私の精神が持たないな。
What's wrong, Cirella?
クラム、スモモ、ミーのことかよ。
ミーってピーチ、喋り方がスペンサーみたいになってるって。
おめえもな。笑ってるけどユウたちの喋り方
ユウ
ずっとこうだからな。どういう症状なんだよこれ。腹立つから動画撮っとくわ。カンナ君、カメラ貸して。
The camera.
うっせ。
喋ってみ。
Like how she straight up got angry there.
喋れってそんな急に言われても。
I'm not too used to being on the other side of the lens.
あれ、もしかして二人とも治ってる？なるほど、カメラを向けられると治るのか。謎が多いな、スペンサー病。
治ってるって？
What are you talking about?
二人とも喋り方が変だったんだよ。スペンサー区長になってたんだよ。
そんなバカな。
Not even I can imitate how he speaks completely. You know it's too embarrassing for me to do outside of work.
カンナ君、恥ずかしいって自覚はあったんだ。
まあいいや。3人の休みが揃うこともなかったし、どっか食べ行こうよ。
My thoughts exactly.
なんかどっ と疲れたわ。今日昼から眠む。
All right. Oh, it's Queen Elizabeth. Let's go. After becoming the Lord Chamberlain's men, we released 3 more plays. Today is the premiere of the latest of them. It takes me back to the play we performed in secret for Queen Elizabeth, Romeo and Juliet. That's the play that got us the position of Lord Chamberlain's men in the first place. I wrote only tragedies for a while after that, so this time I wrote a comedy. After the play, I go out and greet our expanded audience, and theater breaks out in an ovation. A play is complete only when it finally elicits a reaction from the audience. Their cheers fill the theater, guiding our production and giving the actors on stage confidence. Thus, the performance improves, and the audience grows more and more engrossed in our stories. What kickstarts the cycle is the script at the base of it all. There are times when a good script can make up for a lacking execution and performance, but there's no such thing as a good play without a good script. Once there is a script, it is the job of the playwright to keep the whole troupe within the bounds of the story. I've done this professionally for a while now, but premieres are one thing I'll never get used to. I head back to the wing of the stage, the full seats of the theater causing me to smile from ear to ear.
お疲れ様。
Thanks.
もうすっかり大物の風格ね。さすがテンブリッジ一の売れっ子。
Take another look. My knees are jelly. Olivia glances at my shivering knees.
本当だ。
Premieres always make me nervous. It looks back at me and gives me a reassuring smile.
いいじゃない。初心忘るべからずよ。ねえビル、座長も。ん？
Yes? Strictly speaking, she's not the troop leader anymore. But that's what everyone in the troop still calls her. I always consult with her about my latest works, but we also plan out the production together. And she's in charge of the rehearsals and the logistics of it all. She's also the one who assists all into shape. While she may not be on the stage anymore, she is still the leader of this troop behind its curtains. It is not what we desired, but for now she's content with being our shadow leader.
なんかお城の偉いっぽい人が僕たちと話したいって。
Oh, really?
うん。ただのファンじゃないの？割と偉い人だって本人が。本当に割と偉い人は自分で自分のこと割と偉いとか言わないのよ。怪しいわね。僕もそう思ったんだけど、なかなか引き下がらないんだよ。お三方をお連れできないと一族の首が飛ぶとか言ってて。そんなことある？
We're backstage, Olivia. The only ones they had to see are me and Kiki.
それが座長も名指しで。
For Olivia, you mean? We exchange slightly alarmed glances. Olivia is no longer working here in any official capacity, so they requested her by name. It might be someone we know. Wanna go see what this is all about?
そうね。顔だけでも見ておきましょう。本当に割と偉い人かもしれないし。こっちこっち。あ、いたいた。ほらあそこ。入り口で手招きしてる人。あれって。
Olivia looks up at me, and I notice an anxiousness in her gaze. That's Queen Elizabeth's attendant.
女王の？行きましょう。
久しぶりだな、ウィリアム・シェイクスピア。それにオリビア・ベリー。
Yes.
そう固くなるな。今日は忍んで感激に来ただけだ。
Okay.
女王様のお忍びって玉座ごと移動するの？大掛かりすぎない？
That's just an excuse for them not to make a different sprite or some shit.
っていうか忍べてない気がするんだけど。
You're gonna get us killed. Shut it.
この玉座に座っていないと落ち着かないのだ。お前たちの劇場にもこっそりと玉座ごと入らせてもらったぞ。
Yeah, they're just cheaping out. They just probably cropped this from the fucking CG or something. Anyway, I didn't even notice.
忍んでの感激はお手の物だ。どの劇場にも忍び込めるわ。玉座ごとな。
That's remarkable.
今日の演劇も良かったぞ、シェイクスピア。 宮内大臣一座の名に恥じない上質な演目だった。
Thank you.
だがなぜこの場に呼ばれたか分かっているな。
Honestly, I have no idea, ma'am.
オリビア・ベリー。
は
お前はもともとこの一座の座長だったな。
はい。
だが今は舞台には立っていない。その理由を答えよ。
私が女だからです。
そうだ、お前の芝居はあの一夜限りのこと。私だって惜しく思っているのだ。本当は舞台上のお前をもっと見たい。だがそれは私の知性下ではかなわぬと伝えたはず。そうだな、シェイクスピア。
Yes, ma'am.
ではそこにいる劇団員は何だ。なぜお前たちは平然と女を舞台に立たせている。
ああ、
返す言葉もないか。
No, my queen. She's you have it wrong, ma'am. He's actually man.
血迷ったかシェイクスピア。この可憐なものが男だと。戯れも大概にしろ。寝言は寝て言え。このエリザベス一世あまたの役者を見てきたが、こんな男は一人たりとも見たことがないわ。
照れてる場合じゃないわよ、キキ。
Okay. No, ma'am. This is no jest. He is in fact male, biologically at least.
あくまで白を切るか。
No, I.
面白いな。ではこの場でそのものが男であることを私自ら確かめてくれようか。
Well, sure. Go ahead.
見くびるなよ、お前たち。毅然とした態度でいれば私がおじけづくとでも思っているんだな。
We'd never do such a foolish thing. You're welcome to entertain as much as you want, ma'am.
キキ、女王陛下が確かめやすいようにいろいろ取り計らってあげなさい。
オッケー。では女王陛下、ちょっと失礼して。よっと、ほいっと、よいしょ。
なんだこれは。
見ればわかるでしょ。
本当についているではないか。しかも見た目にそぐわぬ大迫力ではないか。
だから言ったじゃん。
作り物に決まっておる。
触っていいよ。
触る。私がこれを。
The huge thing.
お手をこちらに。
Oh, she actually touched it. Oh my god.
付け根もじっくりどうぞ。いやー、こちらが右大臣、こちらが左大臣。
大臣もご立派。
むくむくむく。臨戦態勢にございまする。
硬直。
あそれ、あそれ、あそれ。
もうよい。わかったわ。
How was it, ma'am?
いかがも何もないわ。シェイクスピア、まずはその危機とやらに出したものをしまわせろ。
まあ、丸出し。
You heard her, Majesty. Kiki,
はい、しまいました。
the night is gone. I like how he called it. Still called it a night. Can you keep employing Kiki as an actor, ma'am?
男なのだから止める理由などないわ。
Thank you for your kind understanding.
よかった
May we go back to the stage?
よい。おい、 危機とやら。
はい。
お前の体は天からのギフトだ。一層芝居に励むとよい。
ありがとうございます。
下がってよい。
With your permission.
いやはや凄まじい経験だった。
Serious? What?
この国には実に様々な民がいるのだが、あんなに固くなるものなのだな。
She got it on. All right, last one is case 1, then we go to case 0. I'm visiting a nearby cafe today with Rin and our little girl. Since we're self-employed, we're free to take the time off during the week. We like being able to have a day out while the city's quieter. We took a trip to the bookstore to get some materials, then decided to stop by our usual cafe. I suspect that at some point, Stat realized Rin's actually one of the most popular young writers in Japan, but they keep a reasonable distance from our family, and they're considerate enough to guide us to a place in the back of the store, away from the other patrons. It's a really nice place, which is why I'm a regular. Our daughter is sleeping soundly in her stroller. Strangely enough, Rin's reading a weekly magazine. I can only imagine she's looking for the material for her next novel. I idly scroll through this news on my phone as I sip on some iced coffee.
ねえ、私たちって不倫だったのかな？
Talk about a bolt from the blue. I raised my face from the screen and stared dumbfounded at her. Automatically, my gaze shifts from her to our daughter. Thankfully, it seems like she's asleep. She may not be able to understand what we're talking about, but it's definitely not the kind of awkward conversation I'd want our daughter to overhear. Where did that come from?
ほら、
Turns the magazine around to show me a double-page spread article. Couples formed by adultery have a high divorce rate. Cosmic retribution. Rin nods. What crap are you reading?
くだらないゴシップ誌。
Then why get hung up on one of its stupid articles?
でも離婚率 70% って書いてある。
Where did it get those numbers?
投資調べって書いてある。
Now that's sus. Rin, don't you remember what the editor who came from one of those magazines told us? The horoscopes are all written by part-timers just making stuff up. You're not supposed to take any of these seriously.
これは占いじゃなくて統計だって。
Even if they are, it's only 70%. We're happy, aren't we? It means we're in the 30%. Then, all we gotta do is keep the love alive to make it stay that way.
でも降水確率 70% だったら傘は持っていくよね、念のため。降ることを見越して。
I don't know about that. He cracks a sly smile.
いつも折りたたみ傘持ってるくらい心配性なくせに。
I detect a hint of meaning behind her smile. She's probably reminiscing about the day we met. Me being such a worrywart is what led me to lending her an umbrella that day. Looking back on it, it was a pretty cheesy first encounter, huh?
別にこの数字で一喜一憂するわけじゃないけど、実際どうだったのかなって。
The marriage with my ex-wife has already collapsed by the time we became involved in that way. It wasn't adultery.
いや、さ、そういうカオルさんの自分勝手な解釈を聞きたいんじゃなくて。
Self-interested interpretation. I squint and eye her suspiciously.
私も幼かった自覚はあるんだけど、多分あの時まだ離婚が成立してなかったよね、正式には。
Yeah.
だよね。やっぱり不倫だったんだよね。
Well, she's saying that with a smirk. With a sly smile. No, not quite.
どう違う？
Maybe she's not wrong.
正式に離婚も成立してないのに、カオルさん奥さんが出てったその日にはもう元妻とか言ってたよね。
I don't remember that.
なんで嘘つくの？
I'm sorry, you're right. I did call her my ex-wife before she actually was.
だよね。
Rin nods to herself.
やっぱり不倫だったよね、あれ。
Maybe it was. Like how she didn't like that answer. Now she's the one eyeing me suspiciously with a frown on her face. Yes, it was adultery. She rests her cheeks on the heel of her hand and turns her gaze away.
次の若い子が現れたら私もすぐに元妻にされちゃうのかな。
Jesus Christ, Rin. Not in a million years. She throws a freezing glare my way. Sometimes I wonder if it's really normal to look at a member of your family with such a loaded gaze.
どの口が言ってるの？前の奥さんに対しても同じように思ったから結婚したんじゃないの？
Yeah, I see now. A couple form and marry from an affair may start to become suspicious of one another, lose trust, and end up in a
離
divorce.
婚するの嫌だな。
Rin trails off. I turn my gaze back at her. She settles back into her chair and drops her sad gaze down to the magazine. Her expression echoes the innocent girl she was back when we first met. It's okay, Rin. Even I've done some growing up all these years we've been together. I know that I'm the luckiest man on the earth for having met you. I know I've hurt you before, but I can swear to you that the one thing I won't ever do is betray you. I'll be by your side for as long as you can stomach this old man. Ren slowly looks back up and meeting my gaze.
そうだね。
Suddenly a small cry comes from the stroller. Our heads turn in unison to check on our daughter. Ren reaches out, slowly rocks the stroller back and forth. The crying diminishes and her breathing evens out again in a minute.
もう親なんだもんね。努力して一緒にいないとね。
Yeah,
カオルさんに愛想をつかさないように努力しなくちゃ。
keeping the flame alive is a joint effort. Yeah. She quirks us an amused smile.
大丈夫。今のところカオルさんをからかうの飽きそうもない。
Jesus Christ, Red. Were you playing me like a fiddle again, honey?
さあどうかな。
Jesus, Red. All right, let's do the case 0 ones.
戻りました。おかえり、出雲。買い出ししてきてくれたんだよね。今日もイタリアン？はい。あと、今日はこれが手に入りました。
Izumo says as she pulls 2 balls from her shopping bag and sets them on the table. Oh, wine.
ワイン？お酒だっけ？
Yeah, you can only make it from plants with high sugar content, so we never could have had this back
コ
underground.
ーンのお酒とは違うんだ。
That was just distilled liquor. This is fermented. You can make it in a different way, and it certainly tastes different. I never actually drunk any, though. I'm just reciting stuff from encyclopedias.
市場にできた新しい酒屋さんの店主がワインの収集家だそうです。へえ。このコテージで畑の林の話を聞いてワインに興味を持ったそうです。へえ。
That's the part where Arishima gets mad, right? I don't think they ever got to drink that in the end, huh?
土地柄魚介の料理が多いからいろいろな白ワインを飲んでみるのがいいとおすすめされました。いいね、飲んでみよう。
Izuma nods as she sets 3 glasses on the table.
お酒飲むのって初めてかも。
Izuma dexterously removes the cork from one of the balls. I can't help but stare as a thought crosses my mind.
どうしたの、カイト？
Just wondering what could happen to Izuma as she drinks. Izuma looks up and returns my gaze. Could she be offended?
酔っ払う機能はもともとついています。酔っ払う機能？独り身の上層民が晩酌の相手をアンドロイドにさせることもあったようです。
Makes sense. It doesn't sound very fun to get drunk on your own while your company is all sober.
すごいすごい。じゃあ今日は3人で酔っ払おう。
Izuma nods and holds up the ball. She then pours an equal amount of wine into the 3 glasses. The thin glass condenses ever so slightly, frosting the honey-colored liquid as it
ど
sells.
うぞ。ありがとう。
Yeah, thank you.
乾杯。乾杯。
Bye. Izuma's drunk, quote
2人
unquote.
はまだ私のことアンドロイドだと思ってるんでしょうが、知ってるんだから。
Like we're starting off with this.
絡み酒かよ、出雲。めんどくせえな。 めんどくさいとか言うんじゃないよ。この世界では3人とも同じ体なんだからね。私のこの体だって機械じゃないんだからね。
最初から出雲のこと機械だなんて思ってないってねえカイト。
Huh? Yeah.
って言いました。この人今一瞬って戸惑いの表情を浮かべました。出雲そういうの見逃しません。
Oh, Izumo the aberration feature is actually pretty good. Her cheeks are slightly red and all. Someone was actually programming this kind of personality for a drinking partner. I really don't know what goes through the mind of topsider sometimes.
はい、この人また何か失礼なこと考えてます。もしくはむっつりしながらスケベなこと考えてます。出雲さんには全部お見通しです。
カイトもよってスケベになったの？
ちゃう。元からスケベなんですよ、この男は。よく知ってるでしょうが。
確かに。
I think you had a little too much to drink, Izuma.
飲みすぎとかないから。そういう概念私にないから。百科事典には書いてなかったかよ、百科事典には。
Of course not. She's really like Azuki. Well, they have the same BA, but like the personality is literally almost the same. I mean, when they're drunk, I don't know.
何の笑いだよ。
滑稽なり
I feel like a clown.
滑稽なり滑稽なり仮想空間での生活実に滑稽なり。
Isabel downs the rest of her wine, then proceeds to pour herself another generous glassful.
出雲面白いね。たまに飲みたいね、こうやって。
Yeah, very occasionally.
お前らこそこそするな、イチャイチャするな。私もこの家に住んでいるのだぞ。
してないしてない。
してるもん。
She's already all crying drunk. We were just talking about how we should drink together again.
本当？それ本当なの？
うん、本当だよ。カイトはたまにでいいとか言ってたけど。
Excuse me? Throws her head back and lets out the mechanical lamp before letting her head drop back down, all the way forward until it dunks sonorously against the table.
出雲？
滑稽なりお酒おいしいヨナギカイトリップくん好き好き
Damn, man. Damn, man. I love Izumo.
出雲？
She fell asleep.
出雲が寝てるところ初めて見たかも。
She never really slept back in the low side. I fetched a blanket from the shelf and covered Izumo with it.
楽しそうだったね、出雲。
I nod, feeling a conflicted smile forming on my face. From an engineer's point of view, I'm really taken aback by how thorough the creators of this inspiration feature was.
かもね。楽しかった。いい子だね、出雲。
Yeah, there she
こ
is.
の白ワインも美味しい。もうちょっと飲もうよ。はい。
Yunagi tips the mouth of the bottle towards me. I drink the last bit of wine left in my glass and present it to her. She carefully pours me another glass. Then I do the same for her.
私たちの大切な家族の酔っ払い記念に。
I need to drink some wine later. I have a lot of wine balls. I'm down. We raise our glasses and share a quiet moment. Next morning, we drank quite a lot yesterday. In the end, Yanagi and I stayed up drinking until dawn. We ended up passing out on the sofa. I looked next to me, my groggy eyes protesting against the light. Yanagi's still sleeping away peacefully. I give her a slight light stroke and cover her bare shoulder with a blanket. I need to drink some water. I get up, my raw throat urging me on. Izuma still sprayed, sprawled over the dinner table, in the same position we left her yesterday, worryingly enough. Izuma! But then she stares from her sleep, slowly raises her head, directing her expressionless gaze at me. Ohaya?
おはようございます。
You can tell she has a hangover. Her voice sounds slightly more subdued than usual. You okay? She shakes her head.
頭が痛いです。
We stay put for what seems like 10 minutes. The only sounds in the room, the hush of the tide outside, and Yanagi's soft breathing. Izuma keeps her gaze set steady on me the whole time. You have a hangover? Function 2? Oh, that's a complete experience. I didn't get sober as a fake as a machine that's drunk. I don't even know. All right, last one.
あれ、カイト。ずいぶん早いね。何見てるの？
There's some data about the virtual space from Asamala.
え、そんなこともできるんだ。
Izuma's real body's over there, so we can receive and send data through her. In principle, I could just close my eyes and access it, but this feels more natural. I tap some buttons on the calculator on the desk and show it to her. It's just a crude terminal consisting of data hooked to a keyboard. Pretty much the same as my old terminal on the low side.
確かに触れるものがあった方がやりやすいよね。
Most participants of the virtual world seem to have their own favorite input method.
そんなことまでわかるんだ。
Well, I know pretty much everything about its space, though there are privacy concerns, so there are some limitations to what I can access. I can gauge a lot about this world from studying the brainwaves and biometric data from everyone in the space, but there's something odd.
良くない変化？
She asks, her eyes inquisitive. People's chronic stress levels are gradually building up. Put simply, it could be that the participants are growing tired of this world.
秋？
Perhaps bored would be a better term. There are no obligations here and no need to worry about food or shelter. Everything was fine right after the move, but maybe they want some kind of change.
変化か。でも確かに私も思い出すことあるよ。外の世界のこと。また働きたいなって。
Nod at her. Asima Lab has started developing a social system to create moderate labor and rewards for it. For example, we need a program that artificially dirties the cities in order to have people clean them. And they'll need to develop object data for buildings they'll want to make up construction industry. It won't be easy, and it'll take time. And people will need a way to kill time in the meantime for sure. Yanagi smiles fondly at me.
この世界の人たちの幸せのために何かするのがカイトの仕事なんだね、きっと。
Maybe. I do admit I enjoy myself.
関心関心。私もカイトがこうやって何してるか教えてくれるから毎日楽しいよ。
I see. Oh, it's just what you said. Being around someone who can share their news with you, or being made aware of the new developments in the world could be a good way to kill time. If we could make it work easily, I mean. Thanks. That gave me a good lead. I'll try making something out of it.
頑張ってね。
Yanagi, I used the idea you gave me and put together an app.
もう？
I'll send it to your terminal, so give it a look.
もしやこれ？
Yeah, I call it Insta. You can share photos and comments to people that follow you there. They've never redeveloped Instagram. Fuck this, man. I don't need a reminder of the real world, guys.
一言言ってくれればアイコン書くの手伝ったのに。
Look at the icon. Happy. It's just a prototype anyway. Besides, it doesn't look that bad, does it?
何も言うまい。
Try it out.
まあなんとなくこうなる気がして。
Drawing is still bad. We are happy. It's Titter. Think of my Instagram. X, Twitter, whatever.
おお、ここは意外にまとも。
Oh, it's a UI. Nice. Once you boot it up, it automatically creates an account for you. If there are other users nearby, they'll be displayed there so you can follow each other.
あ、フォロワーが一人増えたよ。
This is my profile picture.
へえ、面白そう。
Let's try uploading a photo to test it.
うん、撮って撮って。
I open up the camera on her small terminal and take a picture of her. It'll be better if you write a comment to go with it.
そうだね。柳です。はじめましてと。送信？
It's working normally. I made sure all the base features work properly, so I suppose it's good for release.
カイトの写真も撮ってあげるよ。カイトの端末貸して。
I'm fine.
なんでよ。せっかくならカイトと一緒にやりたいよ。ほら、こっち向いて。
Yagi takes my terminal and snaps a quick picture.
カイトも一言自己紹介とか。
I'm the developer of this application. If you have any feedback or requests, feel free to contact me. This should do?
いいじゃんいいじゃん。おお、私の方にもカイトの写真流れてきた。このハートマークは何？
That's the like button. You can use it to communicate to the poster that you like their post.
なるほど。隣のマークは？
That's the share button. It reposts someone else's post to your own followers. We reinvented social media. Holy shit.
なるほどね。じゃあカイトの投稿をお気に入り&拡散。
We're the only users, so you're not sharing it with anyone.
でも楽しいよこれ。流行るといいな。カイト見てよ、すごいんだけど。
I'm woken up by Yanagi's insistent calling. What's up?
カイトの作ったこのインスターだけ大流行してるよ。ほら。
200 million followers? Follow only 3 people.
すごいよね。みんなカイトの作ったインスター使ってくれてるよ。
That's a lot of comments, guys. I feel a smile forming on my face. This is more than I expected. Huh? You're following 3 people now. What is me? Who are the other 2?
ああ、それね。イズモとイルマくん。イズモも始めてたんだよ。ね、イズモ。
I like how Izuma made her own account.
はい。まだ1億2000万フォロワーですが。
She feels bad only having 120 million. All this overnight?
カイトのフォロワー、私よりすごいんじゃない？開発者だしさ、ちょっと見てみてよ。
Yeah, sure. I reach for the terminal by my bedside and click on the app to check my profile. Only 3 followers. I'm never gonna make it, guys. The number of followers displays the tree. I also have tree notifications. I rub my eyes in disbelief. Then I take another look. 3 followers, no more or no less. The servers might be overloaded, might be lag or something. I swipe my hand down, forcing the page to update, but the number stays the same.
あれ？なんでだろう。
I can't believe the number's that low. It's gotta be a bug or something.
だよね。
Just in case, I check my notification inbox. There are only 2 new follower notifications, and not 1 share notification. You know my Izuma are my other followers. You know my share my first
イ
post.
ルマくん、ありがとうよ。
Izuma, why did you share my post? Oh no! Izuma! It's just like, I was supposed to do that? Oh! Share it. You have a lot of followers, so it'll help. Don't you think so, Yanagi?
うん。
And then scroll through my timeline. There's 180 million likes for Yanagi's Good Morning post. I'll try posting again. Perhaps my first post is just bugged. I'm the creator of the app, for Pete's sake, and the creator of this whole space we live in. No way, everyone would just ignore me. Good Morning World posts.
うん。
No likes yet. No. No need to panic. Refresh.
いつもいいねしてあげてよ。私もするから。
Oh my god! I feel sorry. Not even Izumo and Yonagi are liking his posts. Out of their own will. Not even the kindness of their own hearts.
わかりました。
Refresh. Tree notifications. Izumo, Yonagi, Iruma. It's just these three. I raised my face for the terminal, turned my teary eyes towards them. I don't need my family's many likes.
行っちゃった。放っておきましょう。夜になればお腹を空かせて帰ってくるはずです。猫かよ。
I break into a run out of the cabin. I run all the way to the white beach, wallowing in endless misery, until I trip on the sand and fall flat on my face. Damn it! Damn it all! Why? How can this happen? I made the application to help keep everyone happy. I'm so happy that everyone liked it, of course. But wait, let me try this seriously. Let me take this one seriously. But I felt a little bit of expectation in my heart. This whole migration project is called the Kaito Project. Regardless of how the name came to be, I am that very same Kaito. I hope people would recognize me for the world-changing invention. We're always caring about everyone. I thought that people would praise me. In that little corner of my heart, I expected those things. Never thought I'd have more followers than Yonagi. Don't worry about numbers. It doesn't mean a thing. I'll be the one consoling Yonagi with those words today. But where she has millions, I only had 3 followers. Isn't that just 0 when rounded down? Isn't it the same as being followed by no one? Even Izumo has 100 million followers. Did everyone forget about the name of this project? It's the Kaito Project! Damn it! A Kaito! People! I'll make them remember. Today, I'll remind them. I sure want to put this person in a sand. Again and again until my knuckles sting. I grab a handful of sand and squeeze as it escapes between my fingers. I'll be popular too. It gets worse by the second, man. Pick up me. My wife says I'm a bit of a slob. What do you think? Wouldn't like to show my wife wrong. FYI, my wife's the goddess of the That's so shameless. Grog, that's so shameless. Oh my god, Kaito. Damn it! Only 3 likes! Yonagi, Izumo, and Iruma! My family again! Damn it!
Kaito.
Hello. It's me, the creator of this app, and the inventor of the virtual space here. You might think I'm just a software res, but I know my hardware too. Let me actually read the hardware too. This is a floating terminal I designed, planned and manufactured all on my own. I'll post more in detail about it if I get a few likes on it. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's so sad! Oh my god, man! By the way, did you know this guy only follows 2 people? He probably doesn't even follow either Izumo or Iruma. This is a floating term. Okay, I already read that.
ほとばしる自己顕示欲。カイト、投稿が長いよ。
Oh no, no, no. Ah, crap, the character limit. I need to update the app so I can post longer stuff. I gotta let people know more about me.
最近のカイト、目が怖いよ。ちゃんと寝てる？
How can I sleep with only 3 followers?
カイト。
This is one of the spaces I designed. I dreamed of seeing this in reality ever since I was a kid. Like out there. Hashtags Kaido thoughts. Hashtag looking for pals. Hashtag Kaido thoughts and sauce. For me, it's the second one. Looking for pals. I believe one of the best things about the virtual space is the sense of wonder it inspires. Kaido thoughts. Looking for pals. Kaido thoughts and sauce.
なんか文末に増えてる。
Yeah, they're called hashtags. They make it easier for people. Easier to find people who post about the same topics as you. I think that finding common interests is important to help connect people.
じゃあ、ハッシュタグの中にカイトって入れちゃダメなんじゃ。
カイトの投稿はいつも僕から始まるんですね。
いつも。もう気の済むまでやらせてあげて。
they're just being nice to him. Oh my god. They know exactly. If this doesn't work, I'll have to use my last resort. When I was young, there was a moment in time when I tried to recover Yonegi's memories. Back then, I was truly desperate and lost. But my sense of duty saw me through. There's not a day that goes by without me being thankful for having her back. Okay, two likes? I'm not even getting 3 likes from you guys.
ごめんね。なんか恥ずかしくて私がいいねしなかったの。
Yonagi didn't even like it. What?
ごめん。
It's okay. You didn't have to like every single thing I post. I see Yonagi Izumo's post scroll by on my timeline. Morning, everyone. There's 100 million likes on Yonegi's post. What is the nature of a like? What does it mean to follow? To be a follower? Answer still eludes me. No. I'm not done yet. I still have fight in me. I need to have more features. Someone in the world must have posted about me. I just haven't seen it yet. Just one post. Even a passion mention. Someone must have shown some interest in me. I like how he's just locked on his screen. I never thought I need to add this feature. But I clearly have no choice. A search function. Complete. Okay. Now I only need to look up for the keywords. And those are Kaito, hot. Okay, this should work. If I see a hate post, I'll cry, but here goes. Now, take a deep breath. You're not the stupid, man. No one's ever posted anything with those 2 words in it. There aren't going to be any results, you know that. I know that. But I do need to check that the new feature works. If there's 0, then that's that. No harm in checking. Okay, search! After all, Kaito looks so hot. Iruma. The first and only result is a post by Iruma. A post from today, in fact. From what I gathered, he posted on one of my old photos immediately after I posted it. What? Why? Why aren't Iruma's posts showing in my timeline? This is a huge bug. It must be. No, I have a feeling it's because he isn't even following Iruma. I click on his profile and check. 2 followers? Lower than me? He's following me. And then it finally dawns on me. It can't be. I never followed Iruma. He followed me on the first day, and I like Izuwa's profile pic. Izuwa's profile pic. The screen goes blurry. I do it. Sudden tears fall onto my desk. Touching the turtle, I let out pitiful sobs. Iruma. Iruma. This is why I love you. What if I was in this position? If I follow Iruma, but he never followed me back? Would I have been able to comment on one of his pictures? Would I have been able to praise him in such a friendly way despite my attention not being reciprocated? I couldn't. Not a chance in hell. Looking back at my behavior these past few weeks, I realize I was too preoccupied with gaining followers, too greedy for likes on my posts. I was too absorbed with posting about myself to realize that I didn't even follow Iruma back. Who am I to speak about people connecting with each other? I look up at the ceiling, calm washing over me. Tears dwelling in my eyes run down the sides of my face. This beautiful world never had any need for this. You can't develop real connections just staring at a screen, scrolling through all day. I make a decision. I delete the instant application for the server.
Kaito, なんか昨日からインスタ繋がらなくなっちゃったんだけど。
Yeah, I deleted the app.
消した？なんで？楽しかったのに。
I smile at Yana and shake my head.
何その無駄に穏やかな微笑み。
I realized that while I was looking at the app, I wasn't growing as a person. Even though we're here in this beautiful world we made, all I was doing was staring at a screen.
おう。成長のないのんびりした時間があってもいいとは思うけど。
I finally understood. It's okay if it's a little inconvenient to meet up. It doesn't matter if you don't get to see people much, or if you have some time alone. Those are moments that make us appreciate others. It's what makes us compassionate.
そうなのかな。
I pace over to the door and open it. The salty breeze caresses my cheeks. I'm heading out. I'm going to see Iruma.
いってらっしゃい。
いってらっしゃい。
You two have a good day now.
おう。行っちゃった。
はい。
Touch grass.
インスタ面白かったのにね。書いたほど依存しなければ楽しめると思うんだけど。
復活させましょうか。再現は可能です。
いや、カイトまたいじけちゃうからやめよう。うん。
All right. I think that's everything, right? Yeah, that's it for Hakuchuumu no Aojashin. It's all done. It's all done. Holy shit. It's all done. I can't believe it. Damn. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's it for Hakuchuumu no Aojashin, and we're gonna. Damn. I gotta read the new stuff, man. I gotta read the new stuff from the musicals and stuff. I heard there was like new scenarios and stuff, but like that's outside this one. Can't believe this journey is finally over. It's both like finally it's over, and it's like I don't want it to be over. Anyway, I won't keep you guys. Okay, so later I'll be continuing with White Album. Tomorrow I might find some time to do some rewrite and try to get the White Album up. Anyway, yeah, it's been a long journey with Hakuchuumu no Aojashin, and I really hope you guys enjoy watching, and I'll see you guys on the next VN or whatever game I'm playing. I haven't played any recent games lately. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, but let me go read some VNs. I'm in the VN mood. Anyway, I see you guys on the next upload, and yeah, I'll see ya. Ciao.
You're